Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for finding time to join us today for the Dear Parent Show. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us. My name is Nashami, daughter of Wangara, and I am humbled, honored, and privileged to be the one hosting this show. Thank you so much for the love. You people have shown us so much love. Thank you for being part of this community since we started, and we keep growing day by day. You have been faithful, man. God, our blessed. Thank you so much. You know, we have been doing this program for quite some time since the year began, and we have so many episodes before this particular one. So my take is, please go back. If, let's say, this is your first time to join us, or you've been missing out on episodes, we will not reprimand you, but you can always go back and watch and learn and be enlightened, be encouraged, be challenged, even as we continue on this amazing journey called parenting. So this is from me to you. Thank you for being part of the show. Thank you for being part of the journey. And today we're still going to continue because every Friday is Dear Parent O'Clock. And so thank you for being part of us today. Please do not minimize and do not get too busy. Relax. If you can do your popcorns while watching, why not? If you want to gather your family, please gather them so that you can watch together. But I'm just excited, and this is going to be a beautiful conversation because of the person I am hosting. You know, I'm a happy person. So when I host a happy person, or even a happier person, inakuwa tu happiest. But thank you so much. So without much speaking, because Nashami doesn't stop speaking, I want us to get to know our guest even as we begin this beautiful, beautiful conversation. Hi, Dada Senje.
Hi, how are you?
Nikoko.
Uko salama?
Jinsi nilivyo.
Amen.
How have you been?
I've been well. I thank God.
Amen.
God is good to me and mine. Yeah.
Amazing. It's good to see you again. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here again.
Wewe ni shareholder.
Mimi ni shareholder kabisa.
But
Nipewe
really,
shares.
hapa tutakupea shares. After this, tuende nyuma ya tent.
Very nice.
Si ndio? But it's good to have you on board.
Happy to be here too.
So for the sake of those that have never seen you, because you are an amazing person that needs to be known, please kindly introduce thyself.
I'm Nasipwoni wa Matakala, fondly known as Senje. Yeah. I'm a techie person, and I'm a mother of many children. And what else?
I don't know. But that works.
I'm a preacher of the gospel, working under Christian Harvest Center as a youth pastor. And I'm also a mentor. I have passion in mentoring youths and teenagers. Yeah.
Amazing.
I think that's it about me.
If I want to know more, it will just come out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so how has been your life since we last met? I know the year is rushing. I don't know where it's ended to, but it's really
My
in a
life
rush.
has been amazing. So much work. A lot of mentorship, especially in the village, in schools in the village. But I can't complain. Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm also in school, so balancing all that, I've seen the hand of God. Yeah.
The other day I was doing a talk to in some organization about work-life integration. Tell me about it. We have so much that needs us. And actually, this is one thing that I remember we were talking and we said, we should stop this whole thing of work-life balance because it can never.
It can never balance. For sure, it can never balance. It can never balance because when one goes up, the other goes down.
Yeah.
You can never have a balance because you are a mother, you are a wife, you are a student, you are a pastor. You can never
employee.
Balance. You are an employee.
You are a Kenyan.
You are a Kenyan. You need to pay taxes. There's
Yeah.
never will be a we can never have a balance in that.
So
Yeah,
it's just to integrate.
you integrate and should we say you try to find a balance that will never be there. Yeah,
It's just coexisting, I guess, because all these things need you.
they
This
need
one
you.
person.
Yes, they need you, and you have to do them for you to survive in this economy.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Anywho, now, Senje, today I want us to have a conversation that we will begin with a TBT and then we get into the meat of it because me and you are coming from same generation.
Yes.
We are of the same generation. But I want us to talk about technology and just technology around parenting.
Wow.
I want us to have that conversation. But as we begin, I bumped into something. You know, those times when people love sharing things. I say, if you did this, your children should be in high school. You should be pension. You should be eating pension already. So I bumped into something and I connected. It was a stamp that is used. Ya 5 bob. Alafu hapo kando kulikuwa na Colgate. Does it ring a bell? Those days when we had to write letters.
Yes.
And you don't have money for stamp, and you go to those people that always receive letters, and you take those stamps. Colgate does that thing. Kwa Colgate na kamkate kadogo.
Una rub. Yes.
Na itaenda posta na ibarua itafika.
Very nice.
Somebody.
Kwani hiyo ugonjwa ilifika kweli? I thought it was a disease in our village.
My sister. Corruption, we have been part of it, so many of us. But
we should repent.
We have been corrupt. But before we get into technology, because we have seen it evolve and it keeps evolving, even as we'll get to the meat of this.
Yes.
But the days of old, when we had no computers, internet, no phones, I think the only phones that existed were the booth, the telecom
where you
booths.
put some coins for you to make a call.
And even there we had the ukora. Did you have it? Of tapping?
Yes,
oh,
with
God.
a spoon.
Yes. Spoon, yes, the teaspoon, not the tablespoon.
Yes, the teaspoon.
Yes, or sometimes a certain kawaya. There's a way you put...
Or even a foil paper.
Then ikigonga hapo, utaongea paka uchoke. But that is where we are coming from. Tulikuwa na ukora mingi.
We had to survive, especially in boarding schools. Yeah. And we had to queue on that booth.
Yes.
And make calls to our parents.
And you're queuing.
You don't have pocket money, a lot of money to make calls.
And you're queuing when you've been given, like, maybe it's a 20 minutes break, and it's almost 75 people on that for Lenny.
Yeah, so we have to find a way.
Some of us will go and stand there and we want to do a reverse call. Because we don't want to do Kora and everyone is watching. Yes. So you do a reverse call. And the switchboard to where they are tell you, your father is not entitled to a reverse call.
Imagine. You've called Mia's Sugar Company.
Of course, that is where I'm talking, because Dad was working there. There's one guy, he rested, Mr. Olwatch. Mr. Olwatch alikuwa anafanya kazi switchboard. Mr. Olwatch was amazing.
He used to give you guys calls.
And sometimes hata kama uko Mumias and you need to call somebody in Kericho or whatever, unamtafuta Mr. Olwatch, nilikuwa nataka kupiga simu Kisii.
So you used to call your boyfriends through Mr. Olwatch. Confess.
Yeah, and even he did not even love me. The way I used to make effort to go and talk. Why are you reminding me? And then you go, you get that call and you talk and talk. Nonsense, because dude does not even at the end of the call tell you, I love you too. You say, I love you. Like, sawa.
Because there's someone else besides him. Sorry.
Anyway, acha nirudi hapa. But we are coming from a generation, that we survived without. And we were okay. We just knew how to navigate around life. And then later on, we are getting into a space. This thing is evolving. We are raising children in a totally different place in terms of so much exposure and so much ease of communication and all that. But as we begin, I want us to understand, and you'll help me understand that, because technology is here with us and it's here to stay, and it can only but advance.
Yeah.
There is the benefit and there is the harm.
Yeah.
Because everything has its pros and cons. So what, according to you, would say, especially now, just because we have lived the previous one and we are in this. What are some of the benefits for you that you'll say it has brought?
Yeah. First and foremost, I would say technology has really helped in terms of communication.
Yeah.
Remember, during our times, if you wanted to communicate to someone, you had to write a letter. If not, you do that boothing thing. And you see, not all schools had booths.
Yeah, true.
So the only communication was through a letter.
Yeah.
The letter would take too much time to reach your parent. And if it is an emergency, it means that
it won't be attended
you
to.
will not be attended to on time. So technology has really helped us in terms of communication, because even if your child is in boarding school and there is an emergency, they will reach you real time.
Yeah.
They'll call you and reach you real time. Another thing that has helped us in technology, look at the things like M-Pesa.
Yeah.
Remember, before technology, we didn't have M-Pesa.
Money order.
Yes, and it was money order and Western Union and, you know. And even before technology, by the way, for the banks, when you used to go bank in the bank, there was no system, so they used to write in a book the much that you are saving. And people were not secure, because if someone decided to ban the books,
your records are gone.
Your records are gone and there is no trace. So technology has really helped in terms of even transferring money, whether you're in the country or not in the country, you can easily send and receive money through the phone, and that is technology.
True.
Also, technology has really improved our education system.
Yeah.
Because you see, when we had Corona, thanks to technology, our students, our pupils were able to continue with their studies because of technology. They were able to have online classes and do so much, especially the candidates. So technology is good. It has a lot of positives. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't have negatives. Yes. Yeah. And technology also helps researchers. You get real-time information. You see, Kitambo, when you wanted to research, you have to go sit down in a library.
Yes.
Go through so many books. And it would take a whole time for someone to do a research paper or do research on something. But currently, because of technology, we easily research and get real-time information about so many things that we want to know about. You don't have to go in a library. You don't have to buy books and go through a big volume of books. Yeah.
You know, Wesema nikakumbuka, there's a time Joyce Meyer said, she was talking about when she began teaching the word.
Yes.
Actually, she was talking about the whole place of just being a student of the word, blah, blah, blah. And she said, in the days of old when she began, and you are preparing for a sermon, she would literally have all the Bible versions.
Imagine.
Put them there. Which one are we doing? 1 Corinthians 13. KJV, New King James, New Living Translation, Amplified, Zote. Open them there, because you want to go through them and get understanding to make the notes. Because there's nowhere else. And then maybe she would add a concordance there, here, physical. So it was literally, she's seated with so much resources there to prepare for a sermon that will do 45 minutes. But that was the work.
Imagine.
And so she was saying, if we did that, and we would still stand out and preach, and you people have access to everything, and you're just sitting down to be spoon-fed. Technology has made things easier. So embrace
very much, yeah.
So I agree. But what about the flip side? What would you point out?
On the negative, technology has made people lazy.
Yeah.
So many people are lazy because we get, especially with the introduction of AI, we get so much from AI. You just ask and you get responses. So we are raising a generation that is lazy, doesn't know how to go out of their way to get any information, doesn't know how to go out of their way to do research. They depend on the phones or their laptops to get a lot of information. So we are raising a very lazy generation. Secondly, as much as technology is good, it makes people become antisocial. Many of us, especially in the tech industry, like me, I'm a programmer or a coder, we are very antisocial. I think what has made me become social is because I'm a mentor and I'm a preacher of the word.
Yeah.
So that makes me social. But many of us who are just coders or tech people are very antisocial. They keep to themselves. And not only that, even when our children get used to phones,
Yeah.
you will go in a house, utapata chalia amekaa pale kwa kona na simu yake. The sister is on another corner na simu yake. The small baby is on the TV playing inaitwa nini, PlayStation.
Yes, yes.
So everyone with their technology
busy.
and they are busy. So they don't even get to socialize.
Yeah.
They don't socialize. So we are raising a generation that is not
Antisocial,
that is
yeah.
antisocial. It's not socializing with others. We are also technology has also made people have mental illness. With mental illness, I mean especially social media. Because you see, on social media, we have the positives and the negatives.
Yeah.
And you see, I think the way human beings are wired, when something negative happens, it gets a huge feedback or a huge track. So it means that if a child or someone goes to social media and they are trolled, for instance, or cyberbullied,
Yeah.
it really hits on them and it really affects their mental health.
Yeah.
So social technology is good, but it also comes with negatives on mental health.
Okay.
Remember also, when you spend too much time on screen, whether it is TV, whether it is a laptop, whether it is a phone, you are doing more harm to your brain. Yeah, because your brain needs physical exercises.
True.
You need to go out, walk, you need to play football, you need to play kati. But you see, right now, because of technology, our children are not going out to play. You see, during our times, tulikuwa tunacheza cha mama cha baba. Go ask sahi watoto kama wanacheza cha mama cha baba. Hizo ni what?
And there's something they need to be watching.
Yes, they are on the phone either watching or playing something called Roblox. So they don't have time to do physical exercises. And if someone doesn't do physical exercise, it means that the brain will not work as good as it would have worked when they do physical exercise. So those are some of the negatives with technology.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so if we're looking at the positive and the negative, and of course we can't exhaust because there are more than that.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at that and then now coming to raising our children, because we are raising a tech generation.
Sure.
But now when we're looking at it in two dimensions, number one, what are some of the things that you would say technology is working for our children? What are some of the things that they can benefit out of it, apart from the education bit that we highlighted?
I think apart from the education, there's also socializing.
Yeah.
If they manage the internet well, they can socialize and learn a lot from others, from their peers. They can learn a lot from their peers. Another thing is that through technology, our children are able to network.
Yes.
They are able to network because they get to know many people through the internet and they get to network with them rather than how they would network physically, because we've been in the same class, we've been in the same university. So you will find that we have, like in my constituency, we have a WhatsApp group for university students.
Okay.
It doesn't matter which university you've gone to, but as long as you come from that constituency, you are in that WhatsApp group. So you see, through technology, these people are mingling. We have Google Talks, we have mentorship going on. You are reaching a vast population using technology.
Yeah.
And also another thing that our children benefit from technology is they become innovative.
Oh yeah.
They become innovative because there's so much they learn and it helps them to think fast. You see, when you go to, I went to India and there's something that I learned from the Indians. Indians, when they go to school from baby class, the things they learn wako na utu tablets tudogo.
Okay.
Their small girls and boys start programming, making programs. I want to make a program that if I sell tomatoes at 2 shillings, buy tomatoes at 2 shillings and sell at 4 shillings, what is the profit? That is a program that a small girl is making.
Oh, wow.
That will give an answer for that. So from a younger age, they learn technology and they start being innovative. And that is why India produces one of the best people in terms of programmers and technical stuff.
Yeah.
They are one of the best because they start from a younger age. So technology can help our children become innovative because they learn so much on YouTube.
Yeah.
You see, there is so much information on YouTube about so many things, so they can be innovative from what they learn from the internet.
Okay. Great. Oh, that's a win. When you look at it, when we post them, you're like, let them take this thing. Let them just have it because it's gonna work for them.
Yes.
But now, because we have worked on the pros and cons, this same technology has its risks. Can we talk about that one?
Yes, technology has a lot of risks, especially if it is not monitored. And when we expose our young children to technology, we are in a situation where we parents are busy. We are working. From work, you have classes. From classes, you have chama. So we do not have time for these children. So what we do, we have given them phones to substitute our parenting. So we have given them phones, but we have not guided them. So giving a child a phone and you're not guiding them, they will do anything and everything that they can do with the phone.
Yeah.
And Nashami, one thing you should know is that if you give a young boy a phone today, your phone, he will access things that you have never accessed.
Very true.
That boy will access things you will wonder, hii inakwanga kwa simu yangu. Atafungua app unashanga, hii nani aliinstall, but it has been there.
Yeah.
So these kids or these young people, they really want to know more. So you give them a phone like this, they will go through every app on that phone. They will want to know what is in this app. You see? So as parents, I think we have failed in a way because when we give these phones, we are not monitoring, we are not guiding, we have just left them and they do whatever they want with the phones. So there's cyberbullying on social media. There's, I said there's, this affects their mental health. There is connecting to harmful information.
Yeah.
You see, you may have your child. I've been doing counseling and when I do mentorship, and I realized that so many young people have been introduced to porn. Yet their parents do not know that these children watch porn. I was dealing with a girl who started watching porn when she was in grade 7. She's now in Form 3. And I asked her, how did you get to know pornography? Do you know what she told me? She was given a phone by her mom. The mother was watching porn. And the mother never cleared history. So this girl, when she went to Google, what does she see?
Search history.
Yes.
It is there.
It is there. She clicks on it. And the eyes said, let me watch.
Let me watch, yeah.
So she watched. And it became a habit. So every time she used to ask for her mom's phone, not to do anything else.
Yeah.
Just to watch porn, especially at night. So you see, this is technology, but it is affecting this girl negatively.
Yeah.
So this girl has become an addict of porn and masturbation. So that is what we are dealing with right now.
Yeah.
And it is because of technology. If we never had these phones, she wouldn't know
right?
anything like that. Yeah, she wouldn't know about porn. She wouldn't know about masturbation because all these things she learned from the phone. So the phones have so much that if we give our children without guidance, it can really mess them up. And you see the seed that you are planting now, it will grow. It will grow. And sometimes we even give children who are very young. You see, as young as 3 years, in the name of watch cartoon, you don't even remember what you watched last time. Ilikuwa nini. So this child will just click, na pengine ata click on harmful content. Harmful content is really affecting the young generation, our children and even our teenagers. And you see, a youth, you will say they are old enough to decide what to do with their phones. True. But for teenagers and young ones, the parents have control of what these children should have access to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when we're talking about that whole place of control and regulation, so what would you suggest, according to you, some of the things we can do to just help control and regulate?
Number one, if you are giving your children a phone, there is an app on Google. It's called Family App. This Family App, you can use it to control what your child accesses on their phone. So if you link the phone of your child to your phone, it means that any app that this child opens, you will know that this child opened a WhatsApp app, this child accessed YouTube, this child accessed Facebook, this child accessed TikTok. All that you will know because you'll be monitoring from the family link.
Okay.
So it is good if you're a parent, if you're giving a child that you think they have knowledge of what is happening, you should block them from accessing certain information because you are monitoring what they do with the phone. Secondly, on your Google account, if you are sharing a phone with your children, you can easily block harmful sites. You go to settings. I think, let me just be sure. I don't want to mislead people. When you go to your Google account, you click on the profile.
Okay.
Then you go to settings. When you go to settings, you will go to privacy and safety.
Okay.
On privacy and safety, you will click on safe search. On safe search, there are 3 options. There is filter, there is blur, there is off. Because these children, sometimes they use their phones to Google stuff that they have been asked to Google from school, especially these CBC children. So what you do is you click on filter.
Okay.
Filter means that it helps you filter explicit images, texts, and links. So if this child clicks on a porn site, it will not open. Yes. If this child clicks on an image that is inappropriate, that image will not load. So that is how a parent can also filter what the children can access on the phone. Yes.
But sometimes when we do that, which is very important information, and I'm glad you've literally helped us just to know how to go about it. But sometimes, it's a thin line between helping establish healthy boundaries and being over controlling. Because my intentions, of course, is to ensure you're not exposed to that which is harmful. But how do we find the balance to ensure we are not controlling? Because that is one thing they say about us anyway.
I know. In fact, I have had a lot of pull and push with my teenagers in the house because of phones, because of TV screen time. But you see, as a parent, you have to stamp your authority, number one.
True.
And I always tell parents that if you are always in agreement with your teenagers or youths, there's a problem. You must reach a point where you disagree. Anakukasirikia kidogo, anakataa kukula, you are doing the right thing. But if all the time you are in good terms, jua you are failing as a parent. So there are things that you need to stamp authority. As much as we want to give this balance, you have to set rules. Rules, it means that if I have given you a phone, like in my house, I tell them, when you have homework from school, especially those ones in high school, because for me, in primary, no phone. no phone at all. The only time I'll give you a phone is when you tell me teacher has said we Google. You will sit here, we Google together. If I'm not home, the house girl will help you Google. And then that ends. The only phone I can give you is Mulika Mwizi for communication. Because I'll not have control of this child every time. So for these ones in high school, what I do is we agree on the time that they should access phones.
Yeah.
So if you have homework from school, you must make sure that between morning and maybe afternoon at 3, you must have done your homework. That is time for you to do your assignments from school, your homework. And then there is this break that you can now access the phone. And it should not go beyond 2 hours. You should not be on the phone beyond 2 hours. What are you doing for 2 hours with the phone?
Tuna watch.
Muna watch nini? Na mwenye hana.
This is shauri yake.
So, of course, with that time, we quarrel here and there, but they have to follow the rules. True. Because I tell them, if you don't follow my rules, I will just withdraw the phones. Yeah. Because as a parent, there must be some rules that you set for them. The only way you can control these children is to set some rules. I know you have to come to an agreement. If they say 2 hours is too little, then you ask them, how many hours do you want? And you make them understand that also a lot of screen time is not healthy for their brain. They need even to walk out. Like for me, I always tell them, you need even to walk out. I want to get son-in-laws. Sasa mkijifungia tu hapa na simu.
Watawapata, si wanapata.
Sitaki wa online, mtapata mtu. Na kumbe
watajipata wameenda kwa dating site.
Hapo ndio sitaki sasa. So walk out. I want you to meet people, be social, meet your peers from the same school or from other schools. At least don't just stay on phone or on TV.
Okay.
Yes.
It's interesting.
So you need to create a balance.
The whole place of controlling. I remember there was a day I pulled one on my niece. And you know the way you're thinking, you're helping, and then it just hit me. Nashami, that's controlling. She's always on her phone. So this particular time I've picked her from school. Then we come home, of course, day one, we don't do homework.
Sure. It's sleeping.
2-3 days of rest.
Yeah, sure.
So she's coming, she's in, we prepare because, we pick them way early. We're done with breakfast. Me, I sit down to work. And she's in her bedroom. Me and my mind, I'm thinking amelala, but ikisikia sauti ya simu najua kumbe people are just playing with their phones, which is okay. But I'm like, there's nothing else she's doing. It's just her phone, and I've talked and she's not hearing. Me, I changed the password of the Wi-Fi. So she comes like, auntie, Wi-Fi iko off. Kambia hapana, iko on. Uli change password, nisaidie.
Yes.
Auntie, kambia sikupi. Yeah, hivyo tu. Kwa nini? Because you don't have a life apart from your phone.
Yes.
And I need you to have a life.
Very important.
When she was pissed off and went back to her room, later on I'm thinking, okay, maybe those are things she recorded, she's watching. Later on, I realized, I'm with her phone, I realized the way she was reaching out to people to buy her data. Nikasema ina nimejilamba kimeniramba, so it did not work. But I think clever. The whole place, and something you have said, where we set the rules with them.
Yes, with them.
And then if you violate,
you even tell me what should I do if you violate the rule.
Yourself
you tell
and
me.
Then we agree.
We agree. If you say that I should withdraw the phone for a week, I'll do that. If you violate again, I'll withdraw the phone for the entire period that you are home. Yes. So you set the rules with them.
It reminds me of a young girl, I think in some school. I'd gone there and then we were talking. No, we connected with her and I would talk with her during the holiday.
Yes.
So the mom knew me. So this day the mother calls me and she's like, I'm calling you to let you know what's happening. Then I need you to talk to this girl. What is it? Of course, I think they had their rules on technology and phones, and she violated. So the agreement was mom takes the phone.
Yes.
So after the phone was taken, she has changed. She's always closing herself in the room. She doesn't want to eat. She's just there. She doesn't. I told her, wait, she's doing that in whose house? Your house. Before I talk to her, let me talk to you, Mama.
Yes.
You're the one who...
It's your house.
That phone, you're the one who had bought it for her. And it is still in your house.
With your own money.
With your own money. That woman should respect your house. You're the one who calls the shot. Because, I mean, sometimes I think parents, they are too fragile.
Yes.
And then we just allow and entertain. But later on, I talked to the girl. And I told her, listen to me. You and mom had rules, right? Who violated the rules? You. And because you violated, you need to pay for the consequences, because life is about choices and consequences.
Very true.
Kambia mom hakutaka kurudishia hiyo simu. Venye amekwambia atakupea after form 4, she was in form 3. Kambia after KCSE ndio utapewa, and I agree with mom. Because stop bullying mom, you're bullying mom.
Yeah, that's what should happen. I also have a nephew that I withdrew his phone, and I told him, and even shared with my own brother, that he will not have a phone until he clears fourth form. And we agree. And I even made him understand that because you violated the rules, I am taking the phone, and you will only access the phone when your brain is mature enough to handle the things that you want to see on this phone. Yeah. Because you see, sometimes we give the kids the phones, they go to Instagram. It is very, very filthy. They go to TikTok. We have not censored what they watch. So they end up putting so much in their head that it's beyond their age. So we just have to be tough. Especially for parents, if you find your child, especially teenagers, they are very, very naughty. If you find them in an app that you said they should not access, for instance, you told them don't access Instagram. And they're clever, by the way. Squeezy our install Instagram. Do you know what they do? They access on the browser.
Oh, yeah.
They'll access it on the browser. So you will, in your heart, you'll say, you'll go through the phone, angalia, it is not there. Kumbe wajama wana access on the browser. Remember, there was a case, I don't know if you saw me, I had written about it, of students in Gatundu South.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Yes, where these students planned to strike in all their schools when they were on holiday.
During the August holiday, yes.
And they were planning where? From Instagram.
Yeah.
So they formed a group on Instagram. These are students from different schools in that constituency. They planned that when we go back to school, we'll cause mayhem. So all of a sudden, this school they are striking this one, and you wonder how. That is when they realized that this thing was planned. And how was it planned? On social media. On social media. So, as parents, we just have to set rules.
Yeah.
And if someone violates the rule, let them face the consequences.
Okay.
Yes.
And when you're talking about Instagram and, of course, all these other social media apps. So there's something about the social media space and the impact it can have on us, especially now for our children, the whole place of self-esteem. What is the correlation there?
By the ways, you know, social media sets standards. Social media sets standards.
Yes.
And some standards are up there where some children cannot reach. And the same social media can body shame someone.
Very true.
And
very true.
Our children are not mature enough to handle that. So when they access these social media platforms, and maybe, let me just use an example where you have a child who has big boobs or has a poti, tumbo kubwa hii, kitambi.
Public opinion.
Yes, public opinion. And then anaenda social media and people are talking ill about kitambi and all that. You know, the self-esteem of this child will start going down.
True.
The self-esteem will start going down. The next thing this child will do is start Googling on how this kitambi can go.
Yeah.
What will the child see? Sijui Ozambe ama nini, wherever.
Yes.
Those ones that people are doing liposuction and all that. This is a young girl who doesn't have money to do such.
Exactly.
So depression starts building. Pole pole too, because now I am here with my kitambi. People don't love girls with the kitambi. So my self-esteem has gone down, and I cannot afford to do Ozempic. I cannot afford to do liposuction on all those things. So social media has preached negativity in this child, which maybe the parent even doesn't know. You will just see your child withdrawing, feeling not comfortable walking the way maybe they were walking upright vizuri. They will now start walking when they have bent. Because they are feeling that they are not beautiful enough. They'll start hiding. They don't want to go to social places with their peers, just because social media messed up with them. So social media can really pull down your self-esteem. Secondly, there is class in social media. So these children don't know that as a child, just accept where you're coming from. They'll want to compare themselves with others. When they're on holiday, this other girl was taken for holiday in Dubai. I cannot afford to take my children to Dubai. But you see, because they're seeing that on social media,
people are posting.
People are posting, they have set standards. They now start feeling that we have a lesser parent. People out there are being taken for trips when they are on holiday, on school holiday. And we have not even been taken to Syokimau for a trip, leave alone Mombasa, at the river even. So they start feeling like they are lesser children. Their parents are not doing enough. That's because of the things they are seeing on social media.
It is so sad though, because the whole place, body shaming and stuff. On the flip side, a good story. There's a girl I know who is very heavy.
Yes.
And she used to be so withdrawn. But courtesy of social media, a positive thing, and I will have to shout out that lady, a positive thing that she saw that changed her outlook, and she decided to love her big body.
Wow.
You know what? Who she saw and what she saw? Sandra Dacha.
Wow. Awesome.
She looked at it like, she's so active.
And she loves
her big body.
Yes.
It's like she actually calls her a big machine with a smile. And she dresses so cute because she used to wear all those baggy stuff. And
so that she's not
she's not active in any sports in school. And she was just there. But looking at her, she was like, I'm going to do this.
Wow.
I'm going to do
this.
Sandra Dacha, thank you for loving your body and loving who you are. You're helping some people that can just embrace themselves.
Great.
If someone wants to lose weight, let them lose.
Let them lose.
But we are not losing because
someone has said we must lose. We are losing because we want to do it.
It is a personal desire.
Very
decision,
true.
Not pressure.
Not pressure from the surrounding.
But it's interesting. But while we are at it and just looking at the whole pressure and how it's affecting our children, I just want to ask you something. And this is now for us parents.
Yes.
Because not every parent, and you'll agree with me, is updated in terms of technology. We are not. Not all of us.
Many are not.
Yes. So how, because sometimes we feel out of touch. It's like there's a disconnect. Like, watoto wa siku hizi wanakuanga tu kwa masimu. Watoto wa siku hizi like, and I think in previous episodes on this show, there's been times when people have talked about the whole place of we need to learn. We need to just allow ourselves to learn. But there's this parent who just is not making effort, quote unquote. Because you see the way you have taught us, even the whole place of helping to ensure our kids don't access harmful sites.
Yeah.
But there's a parent who doesn't. They feel like, remember, technology is mingi. Where, please, talk to your fellow parents. Tell us it's very important that we just have to be current.
Yes. Technology is dynamic, and the world is also changing. And where we are heading, technology is not about to end. It is improving and getting, should I say, better or worse and better at the same time, in two ways. So as a parent, you must move with speed.
Oh, yeah.
You must move with speed. If you are buying a phone, before you leave that shop, ensure that if you don't have any knowledge about that phone, take your time. Let the people in that shop take you through the apps on that phone. tell them you know nothing. Let them help you. Reach out to friends who have phones. Let them help you understand what contents can be found on the phone, what can be done on the phone and what cannot be done on the phone. Because we cannot afford to raise this generation without embracing technology. We cannot afford.
We can't.
Because there is so much that they are doing with the phone. And remember, CBC is embracing technology from a young age.
Yeah.
Because there is a topic called, subject called pre-tech. Pre-tech has technology. It has science. It has other things. So these children are exposed to technology. Unlike us, who used to watch teachers write on the blackboard, for them, they have a whiteboard where they are connecting to projectors and watching content. They can search on Google and project for the children to see. These children will want to come and try the same at home because they saw a teacher just using the phone and they were able to see so much. So as a parent, you cannot afford not to know what your phone carries. You must change with time because times are changing and we have no option. We have just to change with time. Even if it means that you will have to go to class to learn about something, you will have to go because it is for your own good. You cannot raise these children as at now without technology. Yes.
Okay. Now, coming to your family as we begin to wind up, the whole place of screen time, and then there's a place of connection because like you said, there's antisocial behaviors that creep in because we are always on our screens. How do you help to strike that balance in your family?
Okay, like in my family, we talk about technology. We talk about the benefits of social media and the pros and the cons of social media. And I tell them, on social media, you can either make or break yourself. So as you go to social media, because in my house, sometimes I host my nieces who are even in campus and all that. So I always tell them that when you go to social media, you can make or break yourself. As much as we are having the positives, we are connecting and we are researching and we are doing all those things on social media. Social media itself can also bring you down as a person. So be careful on what you access on social media. Be very careful. So before you allow them to access these apps and all that, talk to them. Let them understand that mommy said, if I go to Instagram, there are two things. I make myself or break myself. So you go there knowing the risks. But I also control. And at times, you just walk in the evening, go to your room, and leave them doing their thing. Just say hi and leave them doing their thing. And come in and just take a phone.
Abruptly.
Kienyeji
You are the mama in this conversation.
Just take a phone and say, I don't have credit. Can I use your phone? You don't want to use that phone to call. You just want to know
where we were at.
Go to history, get to know which sites this person is accessing. And you don't have to fight every time. Sometimes just talk to them. Let them understand that you are not being mean to them. They will reach a time where they'll have full access to those sites. But because their brains are not grown enough, mature enough to handle the pressure of social media, that's why you are protecting them. Yeah.
There's someone who said this in her house, for example. In addition to that, some of the rules with gadgets is they are never supposed to be fully charged. That is rule
number one.
So if it's not fully charged, that means you will be with it kiasi and then it goes off.
Yes.
When a phone is off, when a laptop is off, when a pad is off, when you're putting it to charge, in that house, it is a rule. You cannot, the way we plug and continue.
Yeah. And it's dangerous,
It's very dangerous, by the way.
It's dangerous. People should be discouraged.
Very dangerous.
Especially those people, even grown-ups, I see it happen. That someone is in bed and they keep checking their phones and it's on charge. And then you sleep. You leave it beside you. That phone can explode and kill you. And even the radiation of the phone is not good
It
for
is not.
for people's health.
Yeah.
So it's not advisable that you put your phone on charge or even your laptop. You've put it on charge and you've put it on your laps.
On your laps, yeah.
Work on it when it's on a surface, but not on your laps, like we do always.
Yeah.
I know many people do that.
I mean, I'm busy, and do everything over here.
Yeah, it's not healthy. So put it away because of the radiation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, any parting shots, be it to a young person or to parents, just around this whole techie story, even as we wrap this up?
To the young people, technology is good. I am a techie person and I can tell you technology is interesting. It's awesome. We cannot run this world without technology. But at the same time, know that technology can make you or break you. So be careful on what you do, especially on social media, on what you access. And just know that what comes into your brain is what will come out from your mouth. So be very careful on what you do on internet. To the parents, I just want to encourage you that we must embrace technology.
Yeah.
We cannot run away from technology. We must embrace it. But as we embrace it, we must make it clear that we have a role to guide our children. We have a role to ensure that our children do not access harmful content. We have a role to ensure that whatever children access on the internet doesn't affect their self-esteem. We have a role to ensure that we are raising healthy children. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Senje. Thank you, Mama Tech, for taking us through the tech world. I really appreciate you.
Welcome.
And keep doing what you do and raising that amazing generation.
Thank you.
You are a good one.
Hallelujah.
Hapo sasa.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us and being part of the conversation today. And like we have said, technology is good, but it has its downsides. So I think my take home is in the whole place of just regulating it, especially for our children, the younger ones. If they are not able to take in everything that comes with it, they need us to help them control and just regulate even as we walk around it. And if your child should be a victim of negative influence of this technology thing, please, by all means, what will take break, it's okay, take that phone away, it's very okay. Young people, mkinyang'anywa simu mwache kukach. Watoto mmesikia, msikach, tutawanyang'anya because tunawajali, hatuna ubaya. For your sake, iko siku utashukuru tulichukua hiyo simu.
Very true.
You will be glad because man, if it is messing you, you need a break. Na ukiviolate sheria na matamshi that have been established in the house, please, by all means, give out that phone because you've gone against the standards of the home.
Yes.
But when all is said and done, there is something I advocate for. And this is for young people, for kids, and even for adults. I call it internet detox. Where tuna detox mwili na kuteka masmoothies zote sijui na nini. Sometimes let us detox ourselves from these things.
Yes.
Take a break. Hii stuff ya kulala na simu kando yako utadhani ni side pillow, hapana. That when you wake up, the first thing is to check who texted while you slept. They also slept, kwenda huko. But clearly, we wake up, we are on it. We go about our days, we are on it.
We are antisocial.
And we don't have, we are not building relationships. We cannot be confident before people kuongea. You know those people, I have friends, and I don't mention names, but I have friends who are very loud on social media until you meet them in person. Hata kukohoa kohoi. They don't know how to relate with people.
Sure.
It is for adults, it is even for the children. So imagine kama we adult tuko na hizo issues, alafu nataka mtoto akue kwa screen 24/7. What are you raising? We don't want our children to be zombies, exactly.
You'll raise
we
a
are
zombie.
raising zombies. Tofia kwa that we will raise zombies. So wazazi, tusaidike, and may our children just grow healthy even as we embrace this technology.
Wow.
Thank you so much for joining us. It was amazing. And we will definitely see you next week in the next episode. But even as you have watched this, leave your comments, share your thoughts. If you have any more tips that we didn't bring forth, please, by all means, end up in our comment section. Let's interact some more. And let us build a healthy generation that is tech empowered, but with boundaries and regulations. Thank you so much from me and my Senje over here. Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you.